Hello, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I became a social media strategist, how I got working for tech companies, reputable companies. I'm also going to talk about courses, skills, tools I use in working, and all those really good stuff. So if you're interested in that, then you should definitely watch this video till the very end. And if you love what you see, like I really know you will, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also like this video as well as drop a comment so I know that you enjoy it. Okay, so let's get straight into it. How did I become a social media strategist? So this is really going to be a chit chat. And so I'm going to start from the beginning. So let's go back to the beginning. And the beginning would be, oh, did you study social media in school? And my response to that would be, did anybody really study that in school? Because some 2-3 years ago, I don't think that social media was a career path. So I really don't think that any university, any college said, oh, we have a course on social media for those who want to be social media managers or strategists or coaches and all of that. So no, I did not. I am a graduate of English and literary you get the gist. Studies. And so yeah, I graduated in 2017, and before then I really did not even know that social media could be like a career thing for me. But when graduating, or after I had graduated, before my NYSC, that's the mandatory NYSC, I had like some months in between, like 7 months. And so I spent the 7 months there, working. And I was working as a PA for a music artist. And she was also a vlogger. She did a couple of things. I'll just call her a creative. So I was working for her as her PA. And so one of my KPIs, or one of my roles or things I had to do for her, basically was posting on social media. And so I was doing this for her. I was creating posts, I was writing captions, taking pictures and things like that. So that was where I got into the career path, or that was my starting point. So after doing that job for 7 months, and it was time for me to go for my NYSC, I felt very like, oh, I could just do this on the side while I continue with whatever I was doing. It was just a very quick way, easy way to make money. Social media for me didn't start out as a passion, so please don't even get it mixed up. It was like an avenue for me to make money, and so I'm like, oh, I could do this while also doing other things. So I continued, and at that point I started to learn how to do graphics designs with Canva. I started to learn how to design and make highlight covers for people. That's when highlight covers newly came in, so it was like a thing. Everybody was really hyped about that, so I was doing it. I was also helping with bio revamp and all of that. So I did it for my friends, and I was just making my small 2k 1k here, just put body and soul together. So that was really it while I continued with my NYSC. So it was during this time, while I was doing that, I met someone who has a community. She had a very big community on Instagram. The community is called Niger Startups. And so she's like, okay, I need a content manager. Really, I wasn't searching for a job in social media at that point, really. It was just basically I was going about doing my stuff and advertising myself, and I'm like, hey, I do this, I do that, I do this. And she's like, oh, I see that you do stuff like this. Would you be interested in something like this? Show me what you've done. Let me see if it's something you can do. So at that point, I'd already done the PA role, remember? So I had that to show. Also, I had been working on my own personal page. So I had like my personal page that I was growing and creating content, taking pictures, and just living live like on my own page. So I showed her that. Then I had friends that I had helped. Some people I had done it for free. Some people I just collected like 1k 2k. So I just brought everything together that I've done and showed her, and she was like, okay, that's fine. You've done this, that means you've done something, and okay, I'll give you the job, let's start. So that was how I started working as a content manager for her. So at this point now, I had grown from not just doing it for a person, but doing it for a brand. And it was on this point I had to learn how to create content, how to define my audience, how to know my target audience, how to think about what they need, their pinpoint, how to create content that suits them. it was during all of this that I learned it. At this point, when I was done with the job and I was ready to move on to another job, the truth is I had decided that social media for me is not my career like goal. Like, social media for me is not to become a social media company, a social media agency. That's not the goal for me. The goal for me is to, become a comms specialist, is to become a renowned, communications person, helping companies to grow, and that was really my goal. I wanted to work in communications and branding in media. And so social media then became a tool by which I could get my foot at the door, because I realized that social media was a part of the communications of most companies. So when I decided I was ready to move on to the next job, I decided, you know what, I'm going to use this skill that I have learned to get into the door. And that was literally what I did. So if you want to go about the company way, I would advise that first, what type of companies you want to work at? Determine that for yourself. The way there are social media managers in the tech company, there are social media managers in education, handling universities, their social medias handling law firms, their social media, like everywhere. You can literally work anywhere that has a communication or a marketing department. So determine what kind of companies you want to work for. 2, once you've determined that, then you want to start applying to these companies. Yes, like they put out notifications on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever it is. Just try to find out when are they hiring, and then apply to them. It's not really a big strategy. It's just you applying and knowing that, there's an opening and I want to apply for that. And then also have a portfolio, like what have you done? What have you, like, how can we check your work? I think one thing that helps me stand out is the fact that my CV is tailored to show that I have done this time and time again and have proven results to say that, okay, you are really good and you know how to do this. So you want to have a portfolio that actually shows that you can do the work. And also you want to be able to sell yourself to say, I've done this before, I can do this, I am the right person for this job, because nobody's going to do it for you. So you want to be able to do it yourself, sell yourself when you go to interviews, be bold. So regarding courses, for courses, I would say that I haven't really taken a lot of courses during my own time, so I really do not know how to advise you to take courses. I know that there are a lot of social media coaches out there, but then I didn't do a lot of that. However, what I did is I did the Google digital marketing course. I also took a course on communication and branding on Coursera. I think I started a digital marketing course on Coursera as well. I haven't finished that. Very bad of me. Then also presently I am doing a course which is called On Deck. It is a community builder, like helps you to build communities even outside social media. Actually, it helps you to build a community within social media, but even outside with other platforms, because there are a lot of ways for you to build communities. And at the core of social media really is building a community that's excited about a product, so that you can market to them, communicate to them what the company is saying and all of that. So really, I'm doing that. I'm going to put a link to that in the bio in case you want to check it out. I'm currently doing it and I'm enjoying it so far. I've learned a few things and I'm excited for what I get to learn some more. So that's really it on the course angle. But I would say that for me, it's been more of experience. And if you listen to everyone who's done this before, it really has been trial and errors. Now people are going about trying to bring out courses, but the truth is, how did you yourself learn it? You learned through trial and error, right? So that's really what you need to know, and that's what I think you should do. Like it. So for skills to be a social media manager, I would say first you really need to like social media, because social media is going to be like your office, right? So you need to like it enough to spend time there, find out what's happening. You need to love it. You need to always like to be there to chat with people, to engage with people, because it's going to be your office basically. You also need to be good with writing captions, so you need to be very good at writing. You need to be fast because things are always changing, so you need to be like stay on top of trends as much as you can. Also, I would say that you need to be good with your customer service, because you're gonna be responding to comments, so you want to be friendly, nice, because from the way you respond, people know, like, is this person likes us or she doesn't care about us, stuff like that. I'd say that you also need to know how to do a couple of things apart from, managing social media. You need to be able to, come up with good copies. You need to be curious so that you can actually say what's happening, but like always want to know so that you can learn more and just basically be better at your job. And so that's really it for this video. I hope that you found this to be helpful. I hope that you've learned a thing or two. If there's anything else you'd like me to talk about, I'm not going to promise you that, oh, I'm going to be putting content here, social media content, because I'm not trying to build a team of social media managers around me. NEPA does their thing again, right? But however, I can always, once in a while just show you behind the scenes of what I do. So tell me what you want more and I'll try as much as possible to create something around there. But I do hope that this helps you a bit, and of course that if you have any other questions, you let me know. And so that's it. If you haven't subscribed and you got to this point, come on, please subscribe, okay? All right, and until next time, I am Jessica Fortunes. Bye.